Welcome to episode 11 of my Football Manager 2016 Let's Play series with Arsenal. This is in fact my last episode of this series before I move on to bigger and better things when the game is fully released on the 13th of November. I hope you've enjoyed the series. If you have done, please hit that like button. This episode could be a momentous episode because we may actually win 2 competitions today. So first of all, we're playing Norwich in the Premier League with a chance of winning the league. We are 2 points clear of Manchester City. There's been a bit of a turnaround since the last episode because Man City have dropped off after losing against Liverpool and drawing against Chelsea. They had a bit of a tougher run-in than us, and we have won every single game since the last episode, I do believe, where we got through to the FA Cup final after beating Stoke in the semi-final of the FA Cup. So we beat my team, my boys, West Ham 8-0. I feel awful about it because we completely mullered them. Walcott got the first goal before Sanchez scored twice. Flamini scored, I think, his only goal of the season. Morata got a goal. Mertesacker scored. Mane scored. And Wilshere scored coming off the bench. We completely murdered them. Fantastic performance from the boys. We then beat Aston Villa 4-0. A Walcott hat-trick and David Alaba with a goal as well. He's been fantastic lately and could possibly get the highest average rating out of any player this season. I think it's between him, Bellerin and Morata. They're all floating around just underneath the 7.5 average rating mark for the season, which is amazing from all 3 of them. And then we beat arch rivals 3-2 in the North London derby. Bit of a topsy-turvy game. They took the lead in the 4th minute before Kyle Walker got sent off, and we turned it around thanks to Morata and Campbell in the 73rd and 80th minute before Harry Kane equalised. They were on 10 men and they managed to equalise, so it was a bit of a blow, but we got a last gasp goal from Ozil in the 89th minute, thankfully. Lots of yellow cards in that game, but the team performed well in the end to get the win. Just have a quick look. As you can see, lots of yellows, mental stuff. Quite an equal game possession wise. We had a few more shots, but very entertaining game for the neutrals, especially in that derby. So like I said, 2 points clear of Man City. All we really need is a draw against Norwich today, who are 14th in the table, because our goal difference is far beyond Manchester City's. We've got a plus 20 on top of them. We've scored 100 goals this season and conceded 30. Defence has been pretty solid. Attack has been lethal. We've scored 13 goals against Stoke, 11 against Palace, 9 against West Ham, 8 against Spurs. We've just been incredible. We really have. And we've only lost 1 game all season, which was towards the start of the season against Manchester City, which is a bit frustrating now, because this was so close to being an invincible season and we haven't quite managed it. But at the time when I lost against Man City, who was to know that I would go unbeaten for the rest of the season in the league? Amazing stuff. So this is the team I'm going with to take on Norwich at the Emirates Stadium. You can see Coquelin is injured. Unfortunately, he's going to miss the FA Cup final against Manchester City as well. Giroud might be back in time, but just because of the brilliance of Nicholas Bentner towards the end of the season, he may actually get that place on the bench rather than Giroud. We'll see. I'll see what happens. Giroud unfortunately got injured for quite a long time. He had an okay start to the season, really. 8 goals in 12 starts and 10 sub appearances isn't too bad at all. But let's go and beat Norwich then. Finish the season with a bang and win the league. We only need 1 point. Let's do this. Let's push over the line. I can't quite believe we've managed to turn it around. We were far too far behind at one point. Man City just looked unstoppable, but they have slipped up a few times, and it's obviously helped us back into this title challenge, and we're now on top with a 2-point advantage in the last game, and we're taking on Norwich, who we really should be beating. They've survived. They're not fighting for survival, meaning hopefully in 14th place they're just going to sail along in the last game and hopefully allow us to win quite comfortably. What should we do? Let's go for that. It's a big game for the supporters, because it is. We haven't won the league. Arsenal haven't won the league for years, since their invincible season, I think. So it's like 10 years, isn't it? Morata's on 34 goals this season and 20 assists. He's top of the charts on goals, assists, and I think currently top of the charts on average rating out of any of my players, that is. Not sure about in terms of Premier League wise who's top, but we'll have a look at the statistics at the end of this game. We've won a throw in. Bellerin all the way back to Flamini. Can we get an early goal here? It would be really useful. Cazorla, playing him instead of Ramsey today in the middle. Cazorla Whips it in, it's knocked away. Can we get a shot away here? It's into Walcott, who's been really good lately. Walcott skips past his man, blocked. Norwich defending well here. I don't think we're going to get a shot away. Or are we? It's into Sanchez. Sanchez saved. Walcott still on the attack. Ozil scores. He's been flitting and floating in form this season, as Ozil does traditionally. 16 goals from him this season. But we finally got the ball in the back of the net there. That was a long old highlight. Walcott with the assist. Into Ozil. Fired it in at the near post. Okay, a free kick which Cazorla's whipped in. Hasn't found anyone. Can Norwich break here and get back into the game? Bellerin with a big tackle. He's been fantastic at right back this season. But here go Norwich on the ball. Good possession. Mertesacker wins it though. Koscielny and Mertesacker have been fantastically solid. Here goes Sanchez. He's fired it just wide. On a corner, Walcott. Back to Flamini, who's hit it. It's blocked away. Man City actually still drawing at the moment against West Ham. So even if we get a draw, we'd still be able to... Oh, a draw's enough. Even if we lost at this stage, we're winning the league. But let's try and convincingly do this. Cleared up the pitch. Flamini intercepts nicely. Into Ozil now. Tackled. Uh-oh, Norwich are going to break with Sacco. Koscielny's going to get sent off. Why have he done that? Does that mean he's going to miss the FA Cup final? I think they do cross over, don't they? What a prune. There was no need for that. I think he's been sent off 2 or 3 times now this season. Seriously, Koscielny. I might be wrong. He's got a lot of yellow cards though. I know that. Red cards. Oh no, that is his first of the season. But yeah, a lot of yellow cards. That's what I'm thinking of. I thought he'd been sent off before, but obviously not. Oh, Koscielny, why did you do that? Chambers is going to come on for... So I think I'm going to have to bring Ozil off. It's the most sensible position to take off. Oh, dear. Well, we're going to have to struggle on with 10 men for the rest of the game. He's on a yellow. It's just a ridiculous... Never mind. So it's half time. We're still 1-0 up. Fortunately. Despite Koscielny's stupidity. Flamini's picked up a yellow card as well. I'm going to warn against complacency. Yeah, because I think that's the thing we need to say there. Does that mean... Oh, I really hope Koscielny isn't missing the FA Cup final, but I have a feeling it does count. I suppose they'll have to play Gabriel or Chambers in the Cup final then, if that is the case. Okay, Norwich going to get back into this game now because of us being down to 10 men. Let's see, are they going to push men forward? Alaba wins the ball well. Flamini over to Bellerin. What's he going to do here? Dribble forwards by himself. No one's really closing him down. Walcott tackled. Uh-oh. Now they're going to break through Dorrans. Here goes Malumbu. Nice ball. Brady. It's a good block by Cazorla, of all people, getting back. And Walcott clears. Can Morata break here? Great run. Good tackle by Teti, though. I'm going to make a sub. I'm actually... Well, despite Cazorla's very good tackle there, I'm going to take him off for a more solid Jack Wilshere in midfield rather than Ramsey. Wilshere's been playing well lately since coming off the bench a few times. Here you go, Norwich then. Brady. Walcott, good tackle, but they're still on the attack. Crossed in, good save check in the right place at the right time to save that one. Just go standard. Man City are winning 2-0, so we do have to get a result here, at least a draw, to win the league. And that could change because we are down to 10 men. We might get tired and Norwich may capitalise on that. Here's Wilshere on the ball. Nice play into Sanchez. Oh, he's so close to making it 2. We really could do with a second goal just to calm our nerves a bit. It's a corner though. Walcott crosses it in. Morata. Ruddy picks it up. I think I might bring Morata off for Welbeck. I think that's the best thing to do here. Just add a bit of fresh legs. Morata's not really had much in this game. And yeah, I think Welbeck's only got 1 goal so far this season because he had that really bad injury and hasn't had a huge amount of game time. Maybe on 2 now. Quickly check, just out of interest. No, he's only got 1 goal, which was in the league. It'd be nice if he can get another goal. Let's see what he can do then. Free kick, Wilshere whips it in, it's knocked away. Can Wilshere get it back into the danger zone? It's into Sanchez, skips past his man, lovely, what a run, and Welbeck does score. That's good. 2-0. It was all about Sanchez though. Alexis Sanchez. Star player, one of my favourite ever players from Football Manager. Was magnificent for me, strangely enough for Aston Villa, I believe on FM 11. I won the league in the second season thanks to him. Had him and Scott Sinclair on my team. They were lethal, the pace. And I bought him from Udinese for like 30 million because I did quite well in my first season. Villa gave me quite a bit of money. The memories, they're flooding back to me. What a play he was back then on the old games. He is obviously even better now, but he was a wonder kid in the early days of FM, I guess. We're on the attack again. Alaba into Wilshere. Chambers. They're going to break here. Into Teti. This game's certainly not all over, because if they get a goal back, you can see them getting another. Alaba does well though. Here goes Alexis Sanchez. Breaking with pace. Brilliant player. Cuts inside. Still going. Great save by Roddy to stop him. Corner which Walcott will take. Whipped into the box. Knocked away. Can Wilshere win it? Yes he can, but he's lost it. What's he doing? Just keep hold of the ball. Pass it to someone. There's no need for that in that situation. And now Norwich are breaking, and it's good defending by Alexis Sanchez, that man. They've won a free kick in a dangerous position. It's somehow, I think it's off the line by Alaba in the end. It was a right old scramble. Alaba tackles well. Here goes Sanchez. Lots of highlights at the moment. He's breaking with pace and he's hit it just wide. He's been unlucky in this game. By the way, if you have any questions about this save, just random things like how many goals did Falcao score in this season, ask them in the comment section below and I'll try and answer them all. I'll look on the save and answer the question for you. So anything to do with this particular save, this one season, you might want to know the average rating of Andre Wisdom or something random. Just let me know. Put it in the comment section below. I'll have a look and answer it for you. So we've won 2-0, which means, I'm going off topic here, we've won the Premier League, our second, it depends if you count the Community Shield. We won the Community Shield, we won the League Cup, and now we've won the Premier League. Can we get the domestic treble? We'll call it that, League Cup, League and FA Cup. That is the domestic treble. So, wow, we've won. We have won the Premier League. I can't quite believe it, really. What an amazing first season on FM16 for me. Because it's a bit of a hit or miss on the beta, because you don't know whether the bugs or the glitches or whatever are going to get so in the way that it's impossible for you to win anything or find a tactic that works. But this tactic has worked remarkably well. Whether I will give it to you via my website or Steam Workshop or whatever, I don't know. But if you really want to have a look at this tactic in detail, then ask me. But bear in mind, I have fiddled with it over the season. This is what it currently is, but I do change it up, and you know I change it up. You've seen me change it up. So yeah, it's called the Arsenal Destroy. It's worked very well. We've won 8-0, 9-1, those sort of games. So amazing achievement to win the league in this first season. I don't know how I'm going to top that this year, really, over the next 12 months, because I am planning on doing, as well as some smaller team saves, long-term saves over the year. I'm also keen to do 1/2 season short saves with the likes of Arsenal, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, possibly someone like Fiorentina. These bigger clubs which perhaps some people would say are easier compared to managing Scarborough, for example. But I would like to do 1/2 season short-term saves, and my aim will be to win as much as possible in that 1 season or 2 seasons. And this is the first one. I've done it with Arsenal. The only thing we haven't got a chance of winning is the Champions League, but we could get the domestic treble if we beat Man City in the next game. 89 points this season then, 102 goals scored, 30 conceded, plus 72 goal difference. We won 26 games, which was actually one less than Man City, but because we only lost 1 game to Man City's 5 and managed to get 11 draws in there, we have won the league. Amazing stuff from the team. Very happy with that. Let's look at the statistics then. Player overview. I'm not sure why it doesn't show assists, does it? I might be wrong, but I would quite like to see assists here. So I'm going to put assists. But you can see the top goal scorer in the league was Morata with 25 goals, 5 ahead of Aguero. What a performance from him. A goal every 93.32 minutes. Assists wise, he was also on the list in 3rd place with 12. Raheem Sterling was top in the end. Average rating wise, Aguero actually got the highest average rating. Then it was Bellerin, Alaba, and then Morata, and then Alexis Sanchez. So 4 players out the top 5 average rating on that list were mine. Cazorla was on the list for most games won. He played pretty much every game for me, either coming off the bench or starting. Team goals as well. Bellerin, Mertesacker were involved in every single one of my league goals this season. So when they were on the pitch, they were on the pitch for every single goal that I scored this season. That's a pretty good record, actually, to be a part of. I'll have a look at player statistics and that sort of thing in a minute once we've played the FA Cup final. Ooh. So unfortunately, Koscielny is going to miss the FA Cup final. Aguero's won Footballer of the Year award. I wish it was Morata, but I guess his average rating, Aguero's average rating helped him win that award. However, Morata did win the Players' Player of the Year, so players voting meant that Morata won. So that's certainly a massive achievement for him. Last year's winner was Eden Hazard, and this year it's Alvaro Morata. I am so pleased because the fact that I wasn't 100% sure whether to sign him or not, it certainly paid off. It was a big money signing for him, but he has been magnificent, world class, and in 32 appearances in the league he scored 25 goals, got 12 assists and a 7.56 average rating. That is, you can't really ask for more from a striker. So amazing. Let's speak to him and just congratulate him. Hopefully give him a bit more of a boost for the FA Cup final. He also won the top goal scorer award. You can see there Morata, Aguero and Kane were the top 3. Players, young player winner was Depay. Had a good first season with Man United. Goal of the season was Diamante. I won Manager of the Year. Yes, I think I deserved that, to be fair. I won the league in my first season, and I also had 6 players in the Team of the Year, including my back 4, Bellerin, Mertesacker, Koscielny and Alaba, with Alexis Sanchez on the left and Morata up front alongside Aguero. It's FA Cup final day, and that means one thing: I'm in a suit again, just like episode 1. So we're taking on Manchester City at Wembley. I can't quite believe how well I've done this season. To get to another final, League Cup final we won. We've won the league. Now let's beat Man City and completely rub salt in their wounds from losing out in the league. Sorry to Manchester City fans watching this. It must be pretty hard on you. But you Arsenal fans must be dreaming. You know, you can only dream of this coming true at sometimes. A few years ago when Arsenal were dominant, you know, this probably would have been expected. Win every tournament. But nowadays, it's a really good achievement. Unfortunately, I'm going to be missing Koscielny because of that red card in the last game. So I'm going to play Gabriel, who isn't completely match fit, but I think he's the best one to play. A big question is, do I go for Cazorla or Ramsey? I'm actually going to go for Ramsey. Cazorla can come off the bench if need be. But I think this is the best team to take on Manchester City. Going to go with the usual tactic. Let's see what we can do. This is our FA Cup journey. It certainly hasn't been the easiest journey. The first 2 games quite simple, beating Doncaster 3-1 and then Ipswich 3-2. Could have and probably should have won by a bigger margin against those 2 teams. We then took on Chelsea in the FA Cup 5th round, beating them 2-0 before drawing 1-1 against Man United in the quarter-final. We beat them in the replay 3-1, and then we beat Stoke in the semi-final 3-1. So we've only had 1 clean sheet in the FA Cup. We've scored 3 goals in a game on 4 occasions. So we've scored plenty of goals in this competition. Let's go and score some more and win the FA Cup for a 3rd time in a row. Remember, this would be the 3rd time in a row for Arsenal, which would be an amazing achievement. Really amazing. Just realised something. We need the Lord on the bench, because who's going to answer our prayers if we don't have him there? He's going to come in for the team for Joel Campbell. Oh, we're ready. We're ready to go. Let's complete the treble, the domestic treble, by beating Manchester City. I hope it's an interesting final. These finals between 2 huge teams can often be a bit boring because they cancel each other out, but hopefully that won't be the case and we can thrash them 6-0. I doubt it. I very much doubt that. What shall I say? Yeah, let's go for that. But otherwise, it's motivated them whenever it's worked. I've not used that one. Show the pundits that they've been right to back you up. So we're going for that. That has really motivated them. Let's hope that means we can get an early goal. That would be useful. Whenever we get an early goal, we tend to do quite well. Highlight early on, but it's in our own half. What's Ramsey going to do with this? Check clears into Morata. What's he going to do? Run at the defence by himself. Beats his man Company. What a run. It was a great save by Hart in the end that stopped him. But he just took it to the Manchester City defence by himself. That's what I like to see. Alaba with the throw in into Sanchez. It's knocked back to Ramsey. Ramsey into Ozil. Oh, it's cleared. Unlucky. Mertesacker. Bellerin. Use your pace into Walcott. Walcott. Ozil. He shoots. He scores. It's an early goal after 4 minutes. 17th goal of the season for him. Yes. That's what I like to see. Great play. Walcott with the assist. It's a lovely finish from Ozil from a standstill. Just hit it. Turned Company and hit it. Lovely goal. Can Man City get back into this game straight away? They're looking dangerous, but Gabriel clears into Ozil. Here's Morata. Nice stuff, but it's stopped. Ramsey, Ozil, can we get another? Sanchez, he gets another. It's 2-0 after 6 minutes. Wow, 19th goal of the season for Alexis Sanchez as well. Can he get to 20 in this game? Let's see. Ramsey into Ozil. He played a delightful little ball. Sanchez had to backtrack, but it's a great finish from the angle. Hart will be a bit less disappointed with that. Lovely. Man City with a chance to get back into this. Sterling back to Zabaleta. Aguero gets them back in it. 2-1. What a game after 9 minutes. 29th goal of the season for him. It's a bit disappointing, really, that we've conceded straight away. But this game could be full of goals. Aguero with a good header. Another highlight after 12 minutes. Game's full of it. And here goes Aguero. Can he equalise straight away? Alaba does well. Over the top for Sanchez. A lovely ball. Sanchez nips in. Sanchez still going tackled. And there's no one backing him up here. Come on, Morata. Oh, it's good. Into Mertesacker, into Flamini. Walcott uses his pace to get to that. And it's a penalty, which I'm not sure who's going to take it, actually. We'll have to see. It might be Alaba, actually. Come on, Alaba. I think he's missed a penalty this season. Can't really remember. I think he did. Ages ago. Alaba steps up, he scores, he slots it past Hart, and there's been 4 goals in the first 13.5 minutes. What was I saying about these sort of games the teams cancelling each other out? But that's not happening today. There's lots of goals. And it's a lovely penalty from David Alaba. His 3rd goal of the season. Just going to calm it down a bit, go standard. Now we're 3-1 up. Let's just settle down, make sure the game doesn't go completely loopy, because we've got the ascendancy here. Let's just hold on to that. We've picked up 3 yellow cards, which could prove dangerous in the second half. But we're 3-1 up at half time. Pretty boring half after that Alaba penalty. It just went really quiet. Ozil and Bellerin have picked up slight knocks. I'll have to keep an eye on Ozil. Might have to bring Cazorla on for him quite soon. But we're doing really well. Let's just keep it up. That's all we need to do. Keep it up, make sure we don't get any stupid red cards again, and go on and complete the treble and end the series really, really well. Would be nice to win with an FA Cup victory. End the series with an FA Cup victory. That's what I meant to say. But here go Man City. Looking dangerous. It's into Aguero. He's found space and he's got another goal back. I don't know where the defence really were there. And he scored his 30th goal of the season. There was just too much space for him. What was Mertesacker doing? They're back in the game straight away in this half, and Aguero is looking incredibly dangerous. We need to injure him. That sounds harsh, but we do. Throwing in a dangerous position to us. Let's just keep hold of the ball. Ramsey, come on. Here goes De Bruyne into Aguero. Silva, check saves. Thankfully, they had like 4-on-1 just in that corner there. Czech slams it up the pitch. They're still on the ball. Still an attack for them. Is this a goal? Walcott does well into Ozil. Nice stuff into Morata. Loses it though. Alaba, what a tackle. Play it through to Sanchez. Lovely. Alexis Morata. He was offside anyway, but wow, Alaba with an incredibly important tackle there. Ozil's had a fantastic game, but I'm actually going to take him off because he's getting knackered. We need fresh legs in there. Cazorla's going to come on. Ramsey's looking nervous. I'm going to bring Jack Wilshere on for him. Come on, guys. It's been an epic cup final, but we're only 1 goal ahead. And Man City are looking very dangerous. I'm not happy. It's nervous. I'm going to sweat into the suit again. Maybe we'll have to bring on the Lord soon. But I don't really want to do so. Morata's our star man and can get a goal from nothing at any second. So I think I just have to keep the faith with him. My defence look a bit shaky. 2 yellow cards in there. We've won a corner though. Can we wrap it up here? Walcott. Gabriel blocked. Walcott. Back to Cazorla. Walcott, please. Someone. Put it in the back of the net. Walcott back to Wilshere. Hit it, someone. Oh, it's well wide. That was awful, Wilshere. What was that? What do I do? Do I just go more defensive? Do I turn off the expressive? Lower the tempo. I think that's the sensible thing to do. Normal defensive line. No, I keep that on. Yeah, let's do that. Jesus Navas has just got injured. But, oh, we're on the ball here. Flamini, what's he going to do? It's into Cazorla. Into Morata. Charge at them, Morata. Come on. Still going. Still going. He's still going. It's back to Walcott. Back to Morata. Walcott scores! Oh, he's had a cracking game. 2 assists and a goal. 16th goal of the season for him. Surely that wraps it up. And I'm going to bring on Lord Bentner for Theo. And Morata's going to go on the right wing. Theo's had a great game. He's quite tired now. And I'm going to do this. Let's see if Bentner can score a goal. Lovely play. Morata with the assist in the end. It took a few attempts to get the shot away in the end. And yeah. Great stuff. 4-2. Great final. Can we just hold this now for the last 10 minutes or so? Man City are knackered. We're pretty knackered, but look, they've got Jesus Navas. They're carrying him as players that are just dying. My team generally are dying, to be fair, but let's just see if we can hold this. Check, thumps it up the pitch. Here goes Alexis Sanchez. Into Cazorla. Nice play into Bentner. Unfortunately loses out to Otamendi. Here goes Silva into Aguero. It's looking dangerous. Is he going to get his hat-trick? He's hit it. It's wide. It's a tired shot from him. 2 minutes added on time. Let's hold on to this and win the FA Cup and get the treble, guys. 2 minutes to go. We've got a highlight. Surely we can't concede 2 goals in 2 minutes. Here goes Aguero though. Out wide to Kolarov. Whipped in. Headed away. Come on, Wilshere, clear. Cazorla. Oh, this is too much. It's too much. Kolarov into Navas. Hold on in there, guys. Nah. Aguero. Ah. A hat-trick for Aguero. He's had a cracking game. But they're back in it with a minute to go. Can we hold on? I'm going defensive. This is what we need to do. We need to hold on to the ball. Let's just hold it up. Short passing, retain possession, waste time. Turn that off. Get stuck in. Surely we can hold on to this. 4-3 up with a minute to go. It was great play from Man City, to be fair, getting back into this. Building up. Oh no, there's a highlight immediately. Will I regret bringing on Bentner? Morata. Into Wilshere. Play it sensibly, guys. This is it. 20 seconds to hold on. Alexis decided to go for a run. It's out wide to Morata. Morata tackled. What is he doing? Just go into the corner there. We're time wasting. Bellerin does well. And that is it. We've won the FA Cup final. 4-3. What a final. A bit too close for comfort in the end. Aguero with a hat-trick. What a performance from him. But we, as a team, were the better team. And we've won the FA Cup. Meaning we've won the Community Shield, the League Cup, the Premier League and the FA Cup this season. That's 4 things. We only missed out on the Champions League. At the start of the series, you remember, I ticked all the boxes to try and win everything and unfortunately came short in the Champions League. However, this is still better than I'd imagined. I mean, we've won everything apart from that. We've won every single domestic trophy we possibly could. Very happy indeed. So let's just have a quick season overview. As you can see there, they've called it quadruple, which is amazing. But yeah, wow. Brilliant stuff. So let's just do a quick season overview of my squad to see how they got on. So the player that made the most appearances this season was Mertesacker, 52 starts and 2 sub appearances. Bellerin was next with 51. Ozil managed to play 50 games and 4 sub appearances. Amazing. And goals scored, Morata, top scorer of 34, dropped off a bit in the last few games, but 34 goals in 46 starts and 4 sub appearances. An amazing goals to game ratio there. Alexis Sanchez second with 19 goals, Ozil with 17, Walcott with 16 and Cazorla with 13. We certainly shared the goals around in my attacking front four there. And then Joel Campbell managed to get 9 and 8 starts and 19 sub appearances. Really good season for him as well. Got 6 assists as well. Giroud managed to get 8 before he got injured, and Mane scored 7. Had a good debut season for me. And perhaps some of you thought it was stupid to sell the Ox and bring in him, but it's worked. I've won the league, not because I brought Mane in, but he's had a good season, hasn't he? To be fair, Walcott's been really good on the right wing as well, rather than playing up front in what Arsene Wenger thinks is his best position. I've played him on the right wing. He's come with a 16 goals, 7.44 average rating, which is amazingly high, and a 19 assists as well. That's really good. So assists wise, top of this was Morata as well with 21. Walcott got 19, Sanchez got 18, Ozil got 14, only one short of that 15 target I gave him. And Alaba managed to get 13 from left back and 3 goals. He's been really good. Biggest ever signing for Arsenal. Some of you may have doubted me spending that amount of money on a left back, but he's been really, really good. So much better than Gibbs or Monreal would ever have been. So he's been instrumental this season. Average rating wise, Alaba wins. 7.50 average rating. Bellerin, the right back, second. So the fullbacks work really well in this tactic. Strangely enough, I've not done anything special to them. They're simply set as fullback automatic, and it's worked amazingly well for both of them. Morata was third with 7.47, and Alexis Sanchez just behind, 7.46. It's really close between these players, and Walcott got a 7.44. What a season from these players. Amazing stuff indeed. So I hope you've enjoyed the series. If you have, please hit that like button. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Like I said, if you've got any questions to do with this particular save, this one season save, ask me and I'll answer them. Hope you're looking forward to the full release of the game. I will be starting a couple of long-term saves, so you'll find out what they are when the game's released and I upload episode 1. So yeah, hope you're looking forward to that. In the meantime, check out all the other FM16 content I have on my channel. That would be much appreciated. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you very soon.